Marie Dressler's acting career had spanned from her early teens until her death. To say the least, the story of her rise to international success is unconventional. Dressler's ability to capitalize on her comedic talent early on made her stand out. And when she moved to Hollywood, her comedy and distinct look stood out even more among the glamorous and youthful actresses. Dressler's collaborations with other Hollywood personalities like Charlie Chaplin, Mary Pickford, Greta Garbo, Jean Harlow, and of course her frequent co-star Wallace Beery solidified her as an essential individual in filmmaking, particularly comedy films. At the age of 14, the native Canadian, who moved to the US with her family, had started her career, hopping from different stock companies, then vaudeville, then part of a chorus line, and then finally securing a role on Broadway in 1892 at the age of 24. Dressler's moment of fame came in 1896 when she was featured in a musical comedy called Lady Slavey. Dressler's first love was theater, and then came film. She loved entertaining the audience with her big, broad slapstick humor and great singing voice. That was exactly the formula Hollywood was looking for in the early 1900s. When Tilly's Nightmare, another major Broadway stage production, was first performed in 1910, it served as an unpredictable stepping stone for Dressler to enter Hollywood. 4 years later, Tilly's Nightmare was produced into the very first feature-length, silent comedy named Tilly's Punctured Romance. It obviously featured Dressler as the lead and co-starred then up-and-coming Charlie Chaplin. In the book, Mary Dressler, the Unluckiest Star, Dressler said this when trying to cast the film: "Instantly, there leaped into my mind the name of a young chap I had seen in London several years back. I knew that boy had genius, that he would someday be an acclaimed star. I had run across him a few days before in Hollywood. Now, I started a great hue and cry. Where is Charlie Chaplin? I want Charlie Chaplin." Everybody thought that I was crazy. Maybe I was, but I knew what I knew. And I knew that Chaplin could act, and he was an enormous success in Tilly. I'm proud to have had a part in giving him his first big chance. We would expect Dressler's stardom instantly skyrocketing after this film premiered. She starred in a few more sequels to this popular film, but Broadway was something she ultimately tried to return to, only to be jeopardized by the US entering World War I. Just like Mary Pickford and Charlie Chaplin, Dressler, between 1917 and 1918, was part of the group of actors who put their allegiance into campaigning for Liberty bonds as part of the war effort, as well as giving free performances to servicemen. Once the war was over, Dressler's plan to revive her stage career was luckless. She decided to retire from show business and was broke all the way into the mid-1920s. However, in 1927, she returned to the big screen for smaller roles. The year 1930, as we all know, launched the era of sound films. Some silent stars were not able to persist into sound, but sound productions brought many treasures for Dressler. She secured a contract with MGM and starred as a more dramatic character in Anna Christie, which was a talkie with Greta Garbo, and of course, played the main role in Min and Bill with Wallace Beery. And by the time the Academy Awards came around, who was to win the honor than none other than Marie Dressler? In 1931, the previous year's Oscar winner Norma Shearer presented Dressler the award for Best Actress for her role in Min and Bill. She went on to star in even more hits, like the movie Emma, which nominated her for a second Oscar in 1932, but it was awarded to Helen Hayes. Dressler made many unsuccessful attempts to establish her own theater groups, or stay relevant in her native environment, which was Broadway, or sell her scripts. But through all those ups and downs, Dressler's comeback to the big screen is uplifting, and of course she was undoubtedly one of a kind in Hollywood history. That is why she won the Oscar at the 4th Academy Awards and remained incredibly adored by her audiences up until her death.